And now, Brian North with News Channel 12 Sports.
And it has arrived. The high school football season kicking off a day earlier than scheduled as some teams trying to beat any rain forecasted for tomorrow, and more than likely some of them just itching and wanting to play and couldn't wait any longer. Let's start with the 8-man de facto championship game. Defending 1A champion Bethel Christian made the 5-mile drive to defending 2A state champion Parrott Academy. The Trojans out to the 22-12 halftime lead, but the second half a different story. The Patriots, Shy Thompson, not shy about breaking tackles, and in as Parrott took the lead 24-22. Britt Crowder says, keep on pounding, let's beat them for a second year in a row, but all that heat and humidity and that Patriot defense taking its toll on the Trojans. The Parrott heads, excited Zach Vendemia had that big hit, and then Shy Thompson not shy about running 56 yards for the touchdown as Parrott outscored Bethel 30-0 in the second half and get a little redemption for last year's loss, 42-22. The first public schools to kick off, Richlands and East Duplin in their friendly neighborhood rivalry game. And third play from scrimmage for the East Duplin offense, and as Jalen Thompson, plenty of blockers, goes in untouched for the 7-0 lead. Bugs Holly, super happy her son Battle's team is off to the good start, and probably happier her grandkids surrounding her. Then it would be Chris Benson going in for the touchdown, but Deontay Williams, the former White Oak and UNC star, coaching for Richlands. He wants that offense out of the single wing to do something, and Emmanuel Whitehead obliges. That cut the lead to 14-7. Do we have a game? Battle Holly consults his iPad and says, no we don't. Chris Benson going to take it in and get a load of this final score. East Duplin put it on Richland 78-8. Big game between powerhouse programs New Hanover of Wilmington and J.H. Rose. They played this one in Greenville. Dave Wotecki still with that banged up foot, but on the sideline says he's okay. Grant Jarman, better than okay. That arm finally getting better, and he had the touchdown pass to Wesley Shade. That's going to be a tough combo this year for opponents. But Blake Walston from New Hanover is pretty good as well. The lefty finds Freddie Taylor. Jarman comes back looking for Jake Rogers. Jake the Snake takes it in for the score, but Walston, the junior lefty, has a baseball scholarship offer from NC State. He finds Wiz Vaughn, the Wiz. You can't beat the Wiz. Then Jabez Howard going to finish it off. New Hanover put up a bunch of points in the second half, and they take it 62-21. Another highly anticipated game. D.H. Conley traveled to Elizabeth City to take on Northeastern. Thanks to Malcolm Shields from the Daily Advance for these highlights. You can find the rest of them on the Daily Advance website and YouTube page. Isaiah Gamble doing his thing. He gambles and scores, and the track meet was on between these two teams. J.R. Walker from Northeastern. He's a stud. A lot of colleges like him. He scores, but back comes Holton Ehlers, the ECU-bound quarterback, right up the gut for 60 yards. And this one going back and forth. Malik Combs for Northeastern is going to find Dallas Hall. This one would go to overtime. Check out the flip into the end zone. And in the OT, Northeastern would score. Ehlers would get sacked. Conley falls in a wild one, 55-49. So they're picking up right where they left off last year. Everyone else is in action tomorrow night, including Beargrass Charter, the school in Martin County fielding a football team for the first time ever. And they're coached by former Washington, Roanoke, and D.H. Conley head coach Brian Paschal. He's excited about them playing at Lejeune tomorrow night.
Well, I feel very fortunate, Brian, because, never had an opportunity to start a program and be able to get back into it with something like this, just real excited. And of course, that's a tough opponent. They weren't successful last year, but they had that Marine Corps mentality, and so it's not going to be easy, and our kids better be ready.
We'll see if they are. A lot of these kids have never played football before. It'll be an interesting game aboard Camp Lejeune.